Hi there, welcome to another episode of Brock's Fish Garage. I'm Justin Brock, and filming is my little brother Grayson Brock. And today we're going to be talking about cichlids, but first I wanted to show you kind of where we're at with the fish we actually have in the garage rather than the cichlids who we have in the house. Bo Diddley's doing good. Our red-eared slider just got this volcanic rock a few weeks ago, and he's liking it. He finally crawled up there about a couple weeks ago, and he's been chilling, basking in the sunlight, getting some heat. The feeder fish pretty much have just been hanging out. Sometimes, depending on the weather, they'll actually be more active and spaced out. Right now, the weather's a little bit colder, so they're huddling together underneath the rock. Over here, our goldfish are doing all right. The water got a little bit dirtier, so we're gonna clean that up a little bit later, and they're doing good. Probably give them a little bit of food now. We haven't fed them today yet. Just 2 pinches, as much as they can eat in a couple of minutes, is all they should be given, and that'll be enough food for them for the whole day. Over here by the tadpoles, come on, Grayson. We got some rain a few days ago, so the earthworms came out. We picked a couple of them up, dropped them in there, and they ate those up right away. We also tried feeding them mealworms, which doesn't seem to be taking. I don't think with their mouths the size that they are, they can't really eat them yet, so we'll be plucking those guys out. We won't be trying to feed them mealworms anymore. The tadpoles got a fungal infection, some kind of like white discharge around their eyes and around their mouth. So we tried to clear that up by putting a little bit of salt, making a saltwater solution, and then putting it in there, putting it in the tank to help that out. Alright, so what we got in here are 2 types of cichlids. The first kind is the blue one, which is the Demasoni, is also called the Demasoni Cichlid. The other type, the yellow, is a Bumblebee Cichlid. Now, they're both actually a part of the same genus of cichlids called the Pseudotropheus. They are also part of the Mbuna family of cichlids. And they're very aggressive species, they're very territorial species, so it's hard to find tank mates besides other cichlids for these guys. Because they're so territorial and they like rocks so much, they actually will pick out their own hiding places amongst the tank, and they find their little hiding places and they make it theirs, they make it their little house. These guys love rocks. They love hiding in rocks, swimming around rocks. When we first put them in the tank, they were very inquisitive. They were exploring every nook and cranny of the tank. They weren't frightened at all. Some fish species, some tropical fish